Bay TV Liverpool has come down to Liverpool Cricket Club in Aigburth to learn more about the club, learn more about the sport itself and even get involved in a training session. But first, we were given a behind-the-scenes tour of the historic club.
These are the Lancashire changing rooms.
Right.
These are the changing rooms for the cricket. And Lancashire helped us redo them recently, so we've got redone, and one team is in here, and then we've got another changing room there for the opposing team. As you can see, right across the river to the Welsh Hills, you've got our upper field here, which is, we've got county cricket, and that's our cricket pitch. You've got the tennis courts, we've got AstroTurf courts and grass courts, which are very rare in Liverpool now, and you've got rugby. We've got another field on the other side of the railway there, and you can see the rugby pitches. The rugby. We play lacrosse here on this top pitch.
So many sports.
So there's seven sports. We've got squash indoors, bowls. I can show you the bowling green.
Yeah.
So it's a multi-sports club, seven different sections. So it's been going since 1807 when it was set up as a men's cricket club in Moss Lake Fields in the very centre of Liverpool, and it moved to this. They built this building and they moved in 1881, and it was entirely a gentleman's club, a men's sporting club, and it's been going for over 200 years. But we've added more and more sports recently.
A lot of members as well.
A lot of members, about 1,400 members. About 900 of those are playing members, and the other are social members.
Right.
So, but it's it's a great place. It's as I say, it's a lovely venue, and on a day like this, you can see, as I say, it's a good place to be and play sport. I'll take you into the committee room. So this is our committee room, and we have all the pictures of our ex-presidents on the wall, and we have a notice about the 1886 who was members here at the cricket club. One of the things we've got is this picture of Lou Kramer's circus coming to the cricket club in the late 50s, and Lou Kramer brought his professional tennis players. It was one of the first professional tennis players in the world. Circus, and they played in front here, and we think that's Ken Rosewall and Lou Hode, and that was a magnificent event, and we're looking forward to having the international tennis tournament here, and that'll be played in front of the cricket club, and we've got the court made in, and it'll be great. Super to have it back again.
When is that international tennis tournament?
It's starts on June the 18th. The 18th is for school children, and I think we're trying to break the record of the number of school children all playing tennis at the same time, which is great. And then it starts on the 19th to the 22nd. Oh, okay. So we'll have some good players there playing right outside on our grass. Should be great. So this is the ballroom and general purpose room. It sees many things. It sees great big birthday parties or AGMs, and it can be used in all ways. We come after our cricket and tennis matches, and teas are out here. And the Lancashire will have their tea here.
You mentioned Lancashire then. When will they be visiting?
They are coming in July for their county match. When Old Trafford were turning their pitch round, we had lots of county matches because I think they were their preferred second place to go. And so we had about 4 or 5 county matches that year. But we're now back to one a year, which is a major event, to have the county match. They take over the whole club, and lots of important people and very good-looking cricketers all playing. And then they walk down these steps up out onto the field, and you get a very good view from here for the match.
So after the tour, it was time for me to grab some whites, pick up a bat, and make my way into the nets. Despite some poor shots early on, the longer I spent at the crease, the more my confidence grew and I even began to play some good shots. The bowlers became frustrated and I even received a compliment or two. But as fatigue creeped in after spending just under half an hour at the crease, one bowler took advantage. No! After a tiring but rewarding session in the nets, I spoke to the chairman of the club, Tony White.
We tend to have one or two teams at the top that play competitive cricket in leagues and want to win and want to do the best. We have a third and fourth team that I'm sure it's still competitive, because they'd probably do me in if I said it wasn't competitive. Everyone wants to win, but we tend to mix more social players with competitive players, so we'll have a lot of under 15 kids coming through, having their first experience of adult cricket in those teams. We have a few of the older guys like myself and some of the guys who have played loads of cricket that want to carry on, but not in an environment where they're playing against 16-year-old kids running in bowling 75 miles an hour. Aspirations are pretty much the same every season. You want to do your best, but cricket as it is at the moment, if you win the league as a first team, you go into the league above, and there's a lot of paid cricket at that level, and it's whether teams like Liverpool can afford to pay players to the level that they could maintain a position in that league, and I don't think we could do that. So my own preference would be that we finish third, which is the highest position without promotion. Ask my first team captain, and he wants to win the league because everyone wants to win the league. So,
you touched on it briefly. There's plenty of children or kids, like older generations, coming through the ranks at Liverpool. Is that where you see the future of the club?
Undoubtedly. You know, as I said earlier on, there's that you get to the higher levels and cricketers are paid. Now, long-term management is that over 10 years you try and eliminate the paid players and you bring the young ones through.
So you're always looking for more and more children to come to Liverpool Cricket Club and get involved?
Absolutely. The only limits we have here are the number of volunteers we have. Now, we're always fighting a little bit for volunteers, but we also find that when the chips are down, volunteers always come forward, usually from the parents. Some of them tend to say they've never played cricket other than at school, but we always find them good to fill in with the younger kids, because the younger kids come and we want them just to enjoy cricket. It's not about skills, you know, just get on with the game, make them love it. Then we can get coaches to come and, you know, help with those groups to introduce skills. So volunteers and as many kids as you can.